Hello, everybody. This is your boy Kenneth reporting from the K2 spot, giving you all a brand new video. And it is on the season 15 premiere of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 15, episode 1. And I know a lot of you guys have realized that your boy, I haven't reviewed it since season 10, but I figure, because season 15 is out there, it's time to revisit the show. One of my favorite reality shows, but at times it was kind of like emotional journey for me. But I said, you know what, I'm gonna get back to it. But I know that's not what you guys really want to hear at the moment for me saying that. But at the same time, the season 15 premiere of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, or as a hashtag RHOA, it was great. Now it was full of drama, which you guys already know. And a lot of you guys who probably haven't seen the show in a while, I know you probably wonder who's on season 15. You have Kandi, you have Kenya, you definitely have Marlo, you have Drew, you have Sheree, and you have Sanya. But then also you have two, friends on the show, which is Monyetta, who used to be engaged to Neo, but she's married to her husband Heath, who's friends with Kandi and Kenya also. But also you have a new one. Her name is Courtney. She's friends with Sheree. But I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, this is gonna be a juicy season from the season 15 premiere. You got to really see when they were trying to how they started off when they were trying to get ready for Ross meeting Sonya's husband, his 40th birthday bash. Excuse me, the birthday bash. But it was a Harlem Nights thing, who you guys know from the classic movie Harlem Nights. And you got to see everybody in their different gears and everything. But they kind of showed it in the beginning, but then they showed it a few days before that. And you got to see what's going on with Sheree. And it'll tell you with Sheree, because you guys see that she's with Martell Hope, who you guys know who's on the OWN network series, Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't really care for Martell, to be honest with you, but I won't bash the brother hard. But I feel like a lot of stuff that he does, he's very sneaky conniving, but at the same time, I don't really trust him, honestly. But if he's watching this Martell, it's just from what I see on the show. Personally, if I meet you in person, I'll say, hi, how are you doing? But I would never, you know, say that you're a bad person. But from what the show presents on OWN, it kind of made me question you a little bit. But I feel like if one day, if you and I ever see each other and we want to do an interview, like one on one, and we talk, I feel like, we will get to understand each other. But I know that's how reality TV is. They want to invest in the drama. But Martell, doing your thing, man, because I know you dating Sheree. And you got to see him and Sheree together at the Chateau Sheree. And Sheree was getting all excited. And Sheree looks great. And I know you're going to see her in her She by Sheree line. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Sheree, I love you to death, boo, but it's too much. I'm not spending stuff on you. Like when it comes to male joggers and all the other stuff, it's way too much money. I'm not spending hundreds of dollars. We trying to keep that money, but at the same time, you do you. To each his own. If that's what you guys want to get, you get it. But you got to see how a softer side of Sheree, and I'm glad she's happy with him. But didn't it make you question when you see her confessional saying, okay, are you happy in love? She said, I didn't say that. But it's like she kind of piggybacks and kind of second guesses herself. And if I'm wrong on this, you guys, please call me out on it. And not in a bad way, but I'm just saying, but that's just the way I seen it from the season 15 premiere episode. Because I'm like, wonder, Sheree, you're saying you're officially dating him. But then you're saying you like him, but then when the producers actually are you in love with him, you kind of second guess yourself. So it's like, what is it really? And then when she said she had a surprise room, he thinks some other stuff. You know how Martell is. Martell's a little cheating habit dude. I guess he thought it was going to be something sexual. But it was just a private chef to cook some good meals for him. He thought it was going to be a threesome. So anybody, family members that's watching this that have sensitive ears, cover your ears. But if not, if you want to hear the real tea, I'm going to give you the real tea. But it was just like, okay, that's interesting about stuff that you're trying to talk about, but it's like, no, Sheree. Because I feel like, Sheree, you want to try and talk about everybody. I know you and Martell are talking, we're bashing Kandi and Todd. And I'm like, and I know especially Martell saying, aren't they little, like 3 feet tall? Not 6 feet, but 3 feet tall. But Candy's 5'3" and Todd's 5'7". Even if that's short for them, That's not your place to really go in there. Even if they said some stuff, and I know Kandi has said some stuff, but Kandi didn't really say nothing that's bad. So I'm trying to figure out, Sheree, why are you talking about you not feeling Kandi right now when she's speaking her truth, but at the same time you speaking your truth about her? So it's like, how are you having one? You're gonna say one thing, but you're doing another thing when Candy's saying, you feel another way when Kandi says stuff about you. So it's like, pick and choose your battles, sweetheart. Now, when it got to Kandi, it's like you got to see Kandi in a different side of her and see what she's going on. Because I know a lot of you guys know she's been filming. That she started filming Housewives when they were doing the SWV and Escape Queens of R&B. So you're gonna see a lot of the emotions going on. And I know Kandi probably feel like she's not gonna be her best. So Kandi, I understand you a fellow Taurus like I am. I'm May 4th. She's May 17th. So I understand where you're coming from. Things happen. We say stuff. But at the same time, we say stuff because we don't like being attacked or cornered. But Kandi, you ain't got nothing to worry about what everybody's saying about you. You continue doing what you do. You flourish. You've been blessed. Congratulations on your Tony and Emmy nominations that came out back to back for you. Because I feel like you're going to do great things no matter what happens. You've been filming different shows and everything. So, Kandi, I salute you. Because I've always looked up to you. And you've always shown me mad love. So, I'm always show you mad love. No matter if you may say things I may not, you may do things I may not like. Never say nothing bad about me, but at the same time, I got love for you, Kandi. But you gotta see how Todd's working on this movie, and I'm sure the movie's coming out. And I heard rumors that it's gonna be Sidora in it, but we're just seeing the beginning stages when you watch the season premiere episode. So it's looking like he's not really making time for Kandi, but Candy's trying to make time for the family, the kids, and everything. But we'll see how that plays off. I'm sure you know how they do. They want to make things look one way and it looks another way, but it's gonna be all right. I know Kandi and Todd, they're gonna do very well because the Tucker family, the Burruss-Tucker family, they do very well. But I know since she's married to Todd Tucker, we gonna say the Tucker family, they do very well. So I got love for y'all. Now, when we got to see Sanya and her husband, when she's trying to prepare for everything for her husband's birthday party, and the household and everything, I know it's still in the same order where she has everybody living up in that house. Her parents, her sister, her brother-in-law, her niece and nephew. Her niece and her niece and nephew, and then her son and everything with her husband and everything. But at the same time, we have blended families that not blended families, but just family that lives, and a lot of people in the family live in one household. But at the same time, we're not here to judge. You do what you have to do, Sonya. And keep on doing what you do, honey. And then we got to see Monyetta Kenya at Candy's place. And they talking about stuff when it comes to Martell, how he, we found out some tea about Kenya saying that she, that not Martell, Martell was in her DMs. And you saw it on the show. If you guys really pay attention on the first episode, you see he sent her messages, but then when she accepted it, he deleted them. So it's like, we see you. You're trying to be sneaky and it's making it look like Kenya's like lying, but I saw it with my own eyes that he was trying to holler at her. So I feel like, Martell, watch yourself, brother, because at the same time, you trying to pull one on Sheree and everything, be careful what you do because you know what they say, once a cheater, always a cheater. So be careful with your thoughts, brother. But I have none, like I said, I just tell people, if you're going to do your stuff, just be the best at what you do. But remember, everything that comes to light, everything that, I say, anything comes to light will, everything that comes in the that's it's in the dark will come, in the light will reveal itself from the dark and everything. I'm probably saying it wrong, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. But be careful what you guys do, no matter anybody. No, I remember what it said. It's what's done in the dark will come to the light. So be careful what you do. And that's for anybody. You may think you're doing something sneaky, but it will come back to the light to haunt you. So just be careful what you do. This is just for anybody. And then you got to see how everything was going with, what's kind of surprised me, we didn't see Drew on the first episode. We saw Ralph when it came to Ross's party, but it's like, what? Where's Drew? But Drew, we waiting to see you. Happy late birthday to you, Drew. Your birthday's May 1st. My birthday's May 4th, so happy belated birthday to you, my fellow Taurus sister. And we're going to wish Kandi happy birthday. Her birthday's coming up May 17th. So we're going to see a lot going on with this season right here because I feel like there's so much that's going to be going down. I know I'm probably forgetting about a lot of other stuff. Oh, I'm not going to end this off, but we got to see Courtney, who's Sheree's friend. Courtney, I know you're friends with Sheree, but honey, I'm going to need you to be a little, take it down a notch. But at the same time, I feel like you're trying to poke the bear, and I think your ass is gonna get. And I'm sorry, people, if you hear me say that word, your ass is gonna get dismissed because I feel like Kandi is gonna check you. And Kandi, if you're watching this, don't let these haters hate on you because at the same time, they may hate on you, but at the same time, you show them who you really are because you know your body of work and your work ethic is gonna show in everything that you when you keep on producing stuff consecutively and constantly. Keep on doing what you're doing, Kandi, because I feel like at the same time you're doing what you're doing. But I feel like Marlo, we've seen how things are going with you and your nephews also. I know maybe going in not the right chronological order, but we've seen how her Marlo and her nephews were going through everything, you know, with the family therapist and everything. But Marlo, I'm gonna need you to be careful what you do because at the same time I'm gonna say just like with Courtney, be careful what you do to people and how you come at people because I know you're gonna try and come hard for Kandi and Kenya. It's gonna come back to haunt you. But I feel like you're trying to what's the word I want to say? Piss them off, but at the same time, it's gonna come back to haunt you. You may not feel like it immediately. And I really don't hate none of these ladies, but at the same time, just be careful what you do because at the same time, shit will come back to haunt you. And I'm sorry to use those profanities if my parents or or my grandparents hear this, I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it real because at the same time, I'm grown. I'm 38. I turned 38 May 4th. I'm gonna say how I feel, and if you don't like what I have to say, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep it real. But at the same time, the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15, you're gonna love it. If you watch the first episode, I'm sure Bravo's gonna put it up on their YouTube channel. The first episode, check it out. Let me know what you guys really think about it. If I may have forgotten some stuff, because I know so much going on within that hour and everything, let me know what you guys really think about it. And also, make sure you please sum this video by liking it. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you like the video. Please like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys really think about season 15 premiere episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. What are your favorite scenes of the first episode? Are you really feeling how the ladies are treating each other? What don't you like? You know, please be honest with me. And don't come for me if you may have your favorites and I may have said the wrong things about them. I want us to really keep it professional and keep it real. But don't come for me because from how you're looking at me appearance about my appearance or anything like that because I'm not going to bash you. I will ban you. And I will block you. So do not come for me in that way. Because I feel like at the same time, if I don't come for you like that, don't come for me like that. And also, make sure you please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. It's the K2 Spot, but like I say, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at K285. The K2 Spot has a Twitter page at K2 Spot. Push the subscribe button down here. And please push the bell icon so that way you get VIP access to every time I drop videos. And you can always see my previous videos when I first started YouTube to up to now. Just in case this may be your first time watching me and watching the K2 Spot, you can see what your boy does. And know that I love and appreciate you guys. And thank you all for the birthday wishes that you gave me on my birthday, May 4th. I have that birthday video out there that you still watch. And even all the other stuff I've done, I love you guys dearly. This is your boy, Ken Sana from the K2 Spot. I know you guys probably are like, I'm happy you're back. I'm glad to be back. And you will see more from me soon. So this is your boy. Sign off from the K2 Spot, K2's 85, K2's period. Bye-bye.